Angela Simmons for over 5 years and then cheated on her, dumped her, and then now she is broke and damn near about to be evicted? I'm confused.
Couldn't really accept that or understand it, and then all of a sudden I was numb. I never understood what it was to physically feel numb, but that day I was like, I literally don't feel my body. And then the first thing I'm thinking is like, now what? Yeah, he came to my event.
We saw he gave you some flowers.
Yeah, they were really nice.
So y'all not together in that?
No.
He shot his shot though.
He's a nice guy, and I'm flattered by everything, but we're not. I had to immediately go to therapy, and I mean like the next day, because it was just a lot.
Welcome back to your daily dose of scandal and glamour. Let's spill the tea on today's biggest celebrity stories. All right, come get this hot tea because the streets are on fire. Word is, Yo Gotti and Angela Simmons, done, finito. And it ain't just a simple breakup. Gotti allegedly played her dirty. Not only did he reportedly dump Angela, but sources claim he was out here cheating before the split even happened. Like, seriously, bro? That's cold. Now Angela, she's hurting. She's finally speaking out, and she ain't holding back. Sis sounds shattered, y'all. And the bomb she just dropped? She's accusing Gotti of straight up gaslighting her and playing mind games. Angela's saying he messed with her head, made her question everything. And now fans are side-eyeing Gotti heavy. Did he really manipulate her like that? The whole thing's got folks shook. Somebody needs to check the Hollywood water supply for real, cause something's off. Why is everybody breaking up in 2023 like it's a trend? Divorce papers flying left and right. Is it the holidays? Folks out here trying to dodge buying gifts or what? It's messy. Now Angela Simmons and Yo Gotti are officially added to the ever-growing breakup list, and fans are stunned. This one hit different. People really thought they were solid, but nope, more drama, more heartbreak, and more receipts probably coming soon. Stay locked in, cause this ain't the end of it. Looks like the love story between Yo Gotti and Angela Simmons just crashed and burned. Hard. Even though neither one of them has dropped an official statement yet, multiple sources are saying it's over for real. And here's where it gets extra messy. Word is Gotti was the one who pulled the plug. But wait, it gets worse. Allegedly, right after the breakup, Gotti went right back to his ex. Yup, you heard that right. After all that effort and flexing for Angela, he allegedly ran back to someone he already left in the past. This whole situation is giving soap opera levels of drama, and fans can't believe it. Let's rewind for a second. Gotti had been chasing Angela for 7 years. 7. That man was on a mission. Back in 2015, he decided to shoot his shot loud and proud, and the world was watching. That was the same year he dropped his hit song Down in the DM, and he didn't even try to hide who it was about. Remember the line? I just followed Angela Simmons, like boy. I got a crush on Angela Simmons. Gotti made it crystal clear. He wanted Angela, and he wanted everybody to know it. People were hyped, like, okay Gotti, go get your girl. The track had fans buzzing, wondering if Angela was feeling the same way or just keeping things quiet.
Couldn't really accept that or understand it, and then all of a sudden I was numb. I never understood what it was to physically feel numb, but that day I was like, I literally don't feel my body. And then the first thing I'm thinking is like, now what?
But Angela didn't say a word at first. Nothing. No shout out, no cosign, just silence. That left folks guessing. Was something going on behind the scenes? Were they already vibing low-key? Now fast forward to today, and after all that build-up, this man ends up in a cheating scandal? Whew, you can't make this stuff up. Eventually, Angela had to clear the air herself. She said straight up. She was flattered, but there was no romantic spark between her and Gotti, period. But fans weren't buying it, especially after it came out that the two had been talking privately behind the scenes. Yeah, not just casual DMS either. Angela even invited Gotti to her brand launch for FFI, and boom, paparazzi caught them posing together, all smiles. That right there had the internet spiraling. People instantly started speculating, like, come on now. Why invite him if there was nothing going on? But Angela clapped back real quick, making it very clear. Just because he showed up doesn't mean she was giving him the green light. According to her, it was all just friendly vibes, nothing more. But not long after that, Gotti came out and confirmed the rumors. Angela just wasn't feeling him like that. Despite all the love he tried to show, flowers, gifts, sweet gestures, she wasn't budging. And fans actually started feeling sorry for Gotti, like, damn, at least he tried. But hold up, plot twist incoming. Turns out Gotti wasn't moving solo after all. In an interview, he casually revealed that he dropped a whopping $100,000 on one of his baby mamas for Valentine's Day. He didn't say they were back together officially, but spending that kind of cash? Yeah, it definitely raised some eyebrows. Like, how you chasing Angela but spoiling someone else on the side? This ain't just unrequited love. It's looking like double game. Like seriously, 100 grand for Valentine's Day? Yo Gotti, you handing out that kind of love, you might as well slide in my DMs. Fans did the math real quick and started piecing things together. A lot of people were thinking maybe that baby mama situation was the reason Angela kept her guard up. And honestly, that theory wasn't a stretch at all. But hold on, because right when folks thought they had it all figured out, Angela flipped the script. Out of nowhere, she dropped a bombshell. She was engaged. Yeah, engaged. No one even knew she was seeing somebody, let alone about to walk down the aisle. But she didn't stop there. She followed it up with an even bigger surprise. She was pregnant with her first child. The internet went crazy. Fans were stunned. And Gotti? He was clearly heated. Man took it straight to the booth and poured it all out in his song, Save It For Me. Phew. He was in his feelings, no doubt. Gotti had the nerve to be mad at Angela for moving on.
I had to immediately go to therapy, and I mean like the next day, because it was just a lot.
While admitting he was still messing around with his baby moms. Like, make it make sense. That's some serious mixed signal energy right there. But things got even messier when fans started digging into Angela's new man, and what they found had people side-eyeing real hard. Turns out, her fiancé had some serious red flags in his past. And suddenly, folks were questioning if Angela just jumped from one bad situation into another. This drama wasn't just messy, it was a full-blown circus. Angela's ex? Yeah, he came with a whole record. We're talking a rap sheet long enough to roll down the block. Substance issues, domestic trouble, the works. Huge red flags waving in the air. But Angela, she stood 10 toes down for her man, swearing up and down that he was a changed person. She said the past was the past, and folks needed to let him grow. But the streets were buzzing with whispers that he was already out here cheating on her. Still, Angela held her ground, loyal to the core. She defended him against every side-eye and shady comment. But by 2017, the truth caught up. Angela went public and revealed it was over. Now you'd think, after all that drama, this would finally be Yo Gotti's shot, right? Man had been chasing her for 5 whole years. But nope, Angela still gave him the coldest shoulder ever. Instead of Gotti, Angela started being linked to a whole lineup of other dudes. Remember that quick fling with NBA star Serge Ibaka? Blink, and you missed it. But even that didn't bring her back to Gotti's orbit. Then in 2020, she popped out with boxer Daniel Jacobs, and at that point, fans were convinced Angela's type was literally anybody but Gotti.
Angela Simmons for over 5 years, and then cheated on her, dumped her, and then now she is broke and damn near about to be evicted? I'm confused.
People were like, bro, when are you gonna let it go? 5 years of chasing? That's longer than some marriages. Looked like Gotti finally got the hint and backed off for real. Then boom, he showed up with someone new. Yaya Sandoval. Yup, he officially moved on. The Angela era was done and dusted. And just to make it Instagram official, Yaya herself confirmed it in a New Year's post, featuring none other than Mr. Gotti. Fans were shocked, but the message was loud and clear. The chase was finally over. One nosy fan couldn't help but drop a slick comment. I thought he had a crush on Angela. And Yaya, she clapped back fast with, not no more. Whew, the shade. But here's the twist. Miss Yaya might have spoken a little too soon, cause just a few weeks into the new year, Gotti reportedly called it quits. Yep, the same guy she just claimed was off Angela, already dipped out. And get this, it all went down right around the time Angela and Daniel Jacobs split up too. Suspicious timing? You bet. After 7 long years of Gotti lurking in the background, it finally happened. Angela gave him a shot. And at first, it looked picture perfect. Cute couple selfies, romantic getaways, matching energy on New Year's 2023. Fans were eating it up. It seemed like Gotti finally got his dream girl, and they were both glowing. The relationship was moving fast too, like 0 to 100 real quick. Angela even started talking about marriage again. She said, I love him, I'm happy, I'm in a great relationship, like, I'm cool. I've learned in life to just go with the pace of where you're at. You don't have to rush anything. When things are meant to happen, they happen. But that wasn't all. She called Gotti her inspiration, saying, I just feel like he's one of my biggest inspirations. We just get each other. He's a hustler. I love watching him. He inspires me to do better and be better. I'm really happy with him. I think he's a great person. I think I know now. It was giving full-blown fairy tale vibes. So when the bombshell dropped later, that things weren't so perfect after all, you could hear jaws dropping across social media. Ain't nobody saw it coming. Not only did Angela and Gotti break up, but the streets are saying it wasn't clean at all. Rumors started swirling fast, and guess who lit the match? Gossip of the city came through with some hot tea, claiming either Angela walked away or Gotti was out here creeping.
Yeah, he came to my event.
We saw he gave you some flowers.
Yeah, they were really nice.
So y'all not together or nothing?
No.
He shot his shot though.
He's a nice guy, and I'm flattered by everything, but we're not.
Allegedly, he was spotted in Vegas at the Aria Hotel with a certain Nurse Bay. Not just any woman, but someone he's reportedly been cozy with for a minute. And here's where it gets real grimy. Word is, this nurse chick, she might have been the same one Gotti was messing with back when he was still chasing Angela. So while he was out here in public screaming about how much he wanted Angela, he might have been double dipping the whole time. And just when we thought he had shut that door once he won Angela, surprise, that chapter might have never even closed. Of course, fans didn't stay quiet. Social media lit up, and the comment section turned into a full-blown therapy session. One person wrote, "Yo Gotti wanted Angela for years, but once he got her, the fantasy died." Another said, "They never looked happy to me. Angela needs someone who loves her, not just the idea of her." And this one had people nodding in agreement. Those men that chase you like a bank loan, they're usually narcissistic charmers. Once they get what they want, the mask drops. Fans were out here calling it what it was, manipulation masked as romance. Some even said Angela just needs to do her Shira prayer and level up with someone real. And honestly, at this point, nothing surprises people anymore when it comes to celebrity relationships. From love bombing to cheating to fake fairy tales, folks are just out here dodging emotional landmines. Now, while fans were still trying to process the mess between Angela and Gotti, more wild details started slipping out. Turns out, the split wasn't just about another woman, it might have been about multiple women. People started connecting dots, claiming Gotti had a whole rotation while pretending he was in this deep fairy tale with Angela. So much for loyalty, huh? And let's not forget, Angela didn't just lose a relationship. She had to watch the man who chased her for years flip on her like she meant nothing. That kind of betrayal hits different. One day it's, "I love you, you inspire me." And the next, he's creeping around with someone he never stopped messing with. That's cold-blooded. Fans are now saying Angela was probably just a trophy to him, someone he wanted because she was unattainable. Once he finally got her, the thrill faded, and he started looking elsewhere. Classic Playboy move. Some folks even said this proves Gotti was never really in love with Angela the person, just the image of her. And Gotti? He's been quiet, real quiet. No damage control, no statements, nothing. That silence got people talking even louder. Meanwhile, Angela has been staying graceful, moving in silence and keeping her head up. No messy interviews, no clapbacks, just vibes and focus. But don't get it twisted. People are watching. And if there's one thing the internet loves, it's a comeback story. Fans are already rooting for Angela to glow up again. New man, new mindset, new level. As for Gotti, he's out here with a reputation that's looking real shaky right now. One fan summed it up perfectly. She was the prize, he fumbled it. Simple as that. And the sad part? That ain't even the end of it. More tea is brewing. Just when we thought the chaos had cooled down, another twist dropped. And it's got folks side-eyeing Gotti even harder. Word is that Nurse Bay might not be the only skeleton hiding in his closet. Some insiders are whispering that Gotti's been entertaining multiple women this whole time, while Angela was out here thinking they were building something real. Like, was this a relationship or a circus act? Now here's the wild part. Receipts started surfacing. A few anonymous blogs even claimed he was sending late-night messages and gifts to other women while he was posting lovey-dovey pics with Angela. That fake fairy tale vibe? Yeah, it's officially cracked. And fans aren't letting it slide. They've been dragging Gotti in the comments, saying stuff like, "Angela gave this man a chance and he fumbled it like a rookie. He chased her for years just to turn around and act like a clown." Meanwhile, people are showing mad love to Angela for staying classy through the storm. She ain't throwing dirt. She ain't going live to rant. She's just moving quiet and bossed up. But make no mistake, she's watching. and so is everyone else. What's crazy is that some fans think Gotti might try to spin the block again, like he's gonna pop up with another song crying about lost love. But others are like, don't even try it. That door is closed, locked, and bolted. At this point, Angela's glow-up is inevitable. She's been through the drama, the heartbreak, and the public embarrassment, and still came out solid. As one fan put it, Gotti was a chapter, but Angela, she's the whole book. And baby, that next chapter, it's about to be legendary. Some folks are saying the only reason Gotti chased Angela for so long was because she told him no at first, that it wasn't even about love, it was about ego. Like he treated her like some challenge he had to conquer, just to prove a point. And once he finally got her, game over. Back to his usual ways. Cold, right? Honestly, Angela might be better off single for a while. No distractions, no drama, just peace. Let the right one come to her when it's real, not when someone's out here trying to play trophy games. 'Cause let's be honest, she deserves way better than getting caught up in recycled heartbreak. But now I gotta hear from y'all. What do you think really went down? Was Gotti just trying to get revenge for getting curved all those years ago? Or did the fame, attention, and temptations just flip him back into his usual cheating ways? Let me know, because this story right here is wild. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to stay in the loop with all the latest tea. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update, and I'll catch you in the next video.